Oh, by the way, speaking of how Russia wages its brutal war, do you vividly remember that truly shocking and deeply disturbing story? I think it specifically came out around the 9th of June on my widely followed Telegram channel Nevzorov, about how a severely and grievously wounded Ukrainian prisoner had the words "Glory to Russia" literally burned onto his stomach with an impulse soldering iron. A truly barbaric act. And here it's important to understand that this is a very significant point. It may seem like an isolated incident, but it's damn characteristic. And the person who burned the slogan, "Glory to Russia," onto the stomach of the severely wounded Ukrainian prisoner with a soldering iron has been identified. In general, Russians who have been brainwashed by Solovyov, fired up by the lawlessness of war and their foolish faith in Putin, have almost completely lost touch with reality and are convinced that they will never have to answer for anything. And that's a mistake, because Russians have absolutely no idea, blinded as they are. They have no idea what the true ending of this deranged special military operation will be. They cannot imagine its consequences, either for the state as a whole or for everyone who has gotten their hands dirty with crime. This special military operation. And so there is a person who branded the slogan "Glory to Russia" on the stomach of a severely wounded Ukrainian prisoner with a soldering iron. I was wrong. I was wrong. On the 9th of June, when I made the post about this abomination in my Telegram channel, I quite reasonably assumed that only someone from the Federal Penitentiary Service could have done such a thing, right? A prison worker, an employee of a penal colony, a camp worker. Well, by the nature of his profession, he must be well versed in torture. On the 9th, I described in detail how this could be done, how much time it would take, and what kind of equipment would be needed. But I have to say, when the truth came out, even I was a bit shocked. It turned out that it wasn't a Federal Penitentiary Service officer, not some dumb, uneducated prison guard who only knows how to jab a pipe into inmates' mouths, bend them over, and smash their faces against the wall. No, it was a surgeon who performed the cauterization on the seriously wounded, hospital doctor, a true Russian intellectual of the Chekhovian type. So when the bloodied, mutilated body of a Ukrainian wounded in battle ended up on the doctor's table, he adjusted his pince-nez and saying, "We'll fix you up now," picked up a pulse soldering iron and began this vile pyrography. His victim, Andriy Pereverzev, who was subsequently returned to Ukraine in a prisoner exchange for the severely wounded, gave a truly detailed and incredibly thorough account of the brutal torture and severe beatings he endured in the hospital, and of the shocking use of a stun gun to treat his open wounds. I mention this particular point because this kind of degradation doesn't just affect the lower classes, but can impact anyone. This one here, well, those who need to know already do. It's just that I have a different profession. I'm absolutely not obliged to report names, surnames, dates of birth, or positions. But those who need to know already have the first name, patronymic, surname, and all the details of this Chekhovian intellectual.